Okay, so our final speaker. I'm not sure if I should bother introducing him or just tell him to come and take the microphone. He's a comedian, MC, singer, songwriter, TV presenter, actor. If you want food, he'll cook it. Anything, just pay him, he'll do it. Hardcore. He can play the piano, the guitar, and a host of percussion instruments. Believe it or not, he has a degree in electrical engineering. I know, right? I had to Google check this, but he's my guy, don't worry. He's also got this weird talent of taking something extra serious and making it hilarious. Ladies and gentlemen, coming to the stage, Emma, oh my God.
I will give you what you want to. Baby, come and take my money. Baby, back to see dancing.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Our co-timekeeper, panel of judges, and my co-debaters. Alright, so I'm supposed to talk about adapting to survive. You know, and I'll start on this note. The concept of adaptability, if there's a word like that, I always make up a lot of words, so I might do that tonight. The concept of adaptability is not a new thing. I actually believe that is what living is about. Like, you can't live if you cannot adapt. Everything, every day-to-day activity, you have to adapt to something. For example, when I got here, I had to adapt to this temperature. Everything was cold anyhow. I would just be like, you know. Then normally, when I hold the mic in front of a lot of people, I'm always here to make them laugh and everything. But today, like, you'd like to say I'll be a motivational speaker, so I have to adapt to that too. You understand? So basically, and the only constant thing in life is change, yeah? We know. And take it back into the days, like maybe 2-3 generations before now, see the way it used to work back then, professionally. There was a time when the concentration was on manual labor, and how successful you were was dependent on how hard you could work. People that had levels then were the people that had farms, you understand? I think I even did a skit about that and everything. Then, gradually moved to the level of industrialization. Then you don't really do manual labor again, you control machines. And if you were still stuck in the age of manual labor, then you are done for. And that brings about something I wanted to talk about, adaptability. Being adapting, if you cannot adapt, then you cannot continue. That's the best way I can put it. Adaptability is your key to continuity. You understand? And so, as I was saying, it came to the time of industrialization. You have to be able to control machines and everything. If you can't do that, then, sorry. Then from there, we got, let me just come a bit forward. We came to the digital world, and from the days of the big analog computers to when you use diskettes to now that our digital is almost like witchery, you know, because it's on another level. You understand? And you still had to adapt, although most of us is like our lifestyle, because this is what we were born into. But the people that were here before us now have to adapt to it, especially people employing. They have to come to our terms, because nowadays most of us are in the digital age. So they have to, you cannot want to work somewhere that they don't use computers to start with. And now they want to build the environment of their offices the way that will suit you. That's why most offices that make most money nowadays, you don't need to wear shirt and tie. It's your brain you need to wear. You understand? You get what I'm saying? So you wear t-shirts. If you see the Google office itself, I think they have a gaming center and everything. Anything that will make you think. So what I'm trying to say is, you need to learn to adapt to the changes life brings your way. But in the process of learning, because you might mistake adapting to stuff to changing who you are. One thing needs to be constant, apart from the fact that change is constant. One thing needs to be constant when you are adapting with the change, and that is your identity. You know what I'm talking about, your identity. You cannot lose who you are. So adapting to these different things is just a means of you to fine-tune yourself and make your uniqueness more pronounced, if I can put it that way. And my approach to adapting is what I would like to call the brick-by-brick approach. I just wanted to put it back that way. Normally it's step by step, but so that I would be like saying myself at the talk. Because everybody just come and they talk 3-3, me and only one I talk. So I have to put, you get. So brick by brick, just lay your brick by brick. But basically it's step by step. And you know, life is all about analogy. Everybody say, like, life is all about analogy. Step-by-step approach, it's just the basic way to grow in life. Let me give you a few examples. For example, when you were in school, the best way for you to pass without stress was for you to read your book as each topic comes. So once they teach you and you listen in class, just go back, revise it, then it's somewhere there. As opposed to so that most of us did, I did it. You know, like, you won't read throughout the semester, then when it comes to the exam time, like you read 2-3 days before, then when you're now going to the exam hall, you'll now be deaf and dumb. Anybody that wants to talk to you, because you don't want to forget what you read. Do you understand? So basically, if you just did it one step after the other, it would work. Also, parenting, I'm learning a lot. Parenting takes a lot from you, and you just have to, you don't do things all of a sudden. You have to teach your children one after the other. Then, the way your children grow too, for example, this is a perfect example. You know, like when you live with someone, when you see your child, what you just notice that this girl was a baby, but now she's an adult. You don't know as the process goes, because it's just you are there step by step. But if you were not there for 10 years and you just came, it will be like sudden. And if you try to go for the sudden approach, now let me relate it to what I'm trying to talk in terms of adaptability. Now things change every day, very, very fast. So the best way to change with this time, the best way to adapt is for you to just follow as it comes. As it takes a step, bang. You take another step, bang. You follow it. We say bang, you follow it, bang, you understand what I'm trying to say? So, but if you are like, okay, let me sit back, let it go like 10 steps and I'll try to catch up with it. Imagine, okay, now I said those days, they were the days of manual labor. You know, there are still people that are stuck in the days of manual labor now. That's why you go out to see all these people all these bricklayers. I'm not talking low on anybody, but because you are just stuck there, you can't do any other thing. So bricklayers, laborers that do way harder work than you do, and they earn way less because they are just stuck there. They can't continue, so they just have to survive the way they are. So the best way to survive with the change that is coming is via adaptability. I don't finish. And it's step as it, and I have one major point I wanted to throw. I just forget as you just and you just take it step by step. And also, okay, I gave an example in the professional space. Finances also. Think about your, I just have to do this one, you understand? So that in case they won't make me ambassador. Think about your financial space. It's also a step by step. You don't wait for one big break. That, big breaks happen. You know, sometimes I just open my account, I see boom. But you can't be hoping that it will happen. What if it doesn't happen? So I look back, I see the way I used to have money in school when they used to give me money. Imagine if I had been saving like 10,000 every month in school. How much would I have now? That's why you should have ARM pensions. You get, because you get what I'm saying? You know, then again, adapting with change comes nowadays. You don't need to work hard. Yeah, you should work, but you need to work smart. There were days that you just depended on what you do. Now you can make your money work for you. That's why you should find out about paid investor too, and you know what you can do. So with these 2 points of mine, somebody say, "Oh my God!" Thank you very much.
All right, fantastic. Please put your hands together one more time for our great speakers. Thanks, Emma.